With worst case scenarios that we often construct in our heads and the anxiety catastrophizing, most of the time it doesn't end up like happening in real life. And with me in swimming, I've had this like, I don't know if I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, but I have this like, fuck it, let's do it mentality where I don't let my anxiety take over or really control me in terms of holding me back and restraining me from trying something that's out of my comfort zone. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. And I don't mean doing something reckless like speeding in a car or, you know, drink driving or like going to a deep end of a pool and not have anything to hold on to when you actually can't swim and like not can't swim when you actually aren't water confident yet. Like, I'm not saying go and do something reckless that is like life threatening. It's more things that are like having that mentality towards things that anxiety sort of holds us back on with certain things that are like that prevent us from growth. That's the mentality I have towards anxiety that progresses me from growth. Is fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. And if I do it badly, I'll do it badly. Back to the actual worst case, yeah. I said it better the first time. Yes, ask yourself what is the worst thing that can happen? And then once you've identified the worst possible thing that could happen and picture that in your head, ask yourself this. Which one is worse? Taking a leap of faith and throwing myself a little bit out of my comfort zone or even on the edge of my comfort zone and doing the thing and then having this outcome possibly happen, this worst case scenario that I've envisioned in my head possibly happen? Like, is that worse, or is being stuck in my own head, like in this mental cage I have sort of imposed on myself to prevent me from progressing in terms of growth? Being stuck in this mental cage, which one is worse? And then ask yourself, this is like taking this further. Imagine yourself 1 year down the line, 2 years down the line, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, or even a few months down the line. Do you want to have, like, what would your future self would have wanted? Whether it be months down the line or again, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. Would your future self have wanted to looking back, would your future self be more pleased if you took the leap of faith and just did it even though you felt scared and actually had like opportunity to grow from this by taking a leap and just continue to grow? Or still be stuck in the exact same place you were months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, or 10 years ago? What would your future self want? Ask yourself that too. Because the things we often do now often serve our future self. Me learning to swim now and changing this mentality and building swimming confidence not only helps me now, it'll help the version of me 1 year down the line. It'll help the version of me 5 years down the line. It'll help the version of me 10 years down the line, or even 3 months down the line. Like, that is another perspective to tackle this on, is what would your future self want you to do? Would you have regretted not taking the leap of faith and doing the thing that scares you? Would you have regretted that? Would you regret that you're still stuck in the exact same place that you are right now from not taking a leap of faith? This is something to ask yourself. And I think it's important not to only look at it from the now point of view, but your future self point of view.